What's up, Aquarius, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. So guys, I'm getting this out a bit late, letting everybody know for the readings that I'm going to be doing today. But we are going to backtrack a bit since this is going to be your mid-month. So we're going to do about a June 15th to a July 15th read on what's going on. But hopefully you guys have been well, so let's see how things have progressed since our last reading. Now, this will be for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. General reading, so whatever comes out, comes out. And just know that you guys will get your July readings pretty soon, okay? Alright, so let's see what is going on with my lovely Aquarians. Okay, so let's see what's going on here, guys. Okay. Now, the energy that we have here is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So definitely, you know, a difficult time that you guys can be going through, or maybe there's someone who could be upset by the actions that you've had. All right. Now, you have the Justice card in the reverse, where something that's done to you that could be a bit unfair. You know, if this is within a relationship, maybe somebody steps out of it. But there is something unexpected that does come into your life that pulls you out of this, you know, sad mindset, if that's what you're in. But something you have to cut off first. Okay. Now, going into the past, the first card that we have is the Six of Cups. So for those of you with children, maybe you're really focused on your kids, something that's going on with them. But with the Six of Cups, that's us really being stuck in the past. All right, just thinking about it, thinking how things used to be, or maybe reminiscing on somebody that you used to have. All right, and with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, the sense of emotional instability. For those in love, you know, there could have been someone who was just playing with your heart, or maybe you were playing with someone else's heart. All right, but with the Page of Swords in the reverse, you didn't stay quiet about this. You spoke your mind. Okay, and with Aquarians, the reason why I love you guys so much, and I'm so proud to have my moon in Aquarius, is my rising, I'm sorry, is the fact that with the Page of Swords in the reverse, you guys are always going to be very honest about what's going on with you. Okay, now with the Page of Swords in the reverse, someone has pissed you off. There's going to be this harsh sense of communication, or maybe it's someone having that communication towards you, but it still could be an uncomfortable talk that's being had, where maybe someone's manipulating you, or you're manipulating them, okay, or something that you're just deciding you don't want to manifest anymore, you don't want to move forward with it, okay, or maybe it's not even your choice, but you know that you can't move forward with it. The thing is, with the Wheel of Fortune right behind that, you letting this go is going to be amazing for you. But you have to drop the illusions first. The next card that we have is the Five of Cups. So with the Five of Cups, a sense of sadness that you feel. But this is more because you're looking at everything in your life that you feel like you may have lost, as opposed to what could be coming in for you. And you have the Four of Cups. So an offer that you're not accepting, or an offer that's not coming in, or that you're not going to take. And you have the Sun card in the reverse. So there could have been unexpected news that came out, because with the Hermit card in the reverse, there's something here that you guys were not aware of, or that you did not make someone aware of. And when this news comes out, you know, I feel like shit hit the fan. I feel like it really upset you for whichever reason. You know, somebody was definitely being very secretive here. Okay. Now, we do have the Page of Pentacles as your next card. So it could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that's in your life, that's, you know, you're talking to, or that they're helping you to kind of get onto a new page. it could also be something that you're in the works with, something that you're talking about where you really want to, dot all your I's, cross all your T's, make sure that you really know what you're getting yourself into and doing the proper research for whatever you want to go towards. Justice card. All right, so it could have been a karmic situation that you're dealing with, but now you're getting out of it. You're able to build in a different way. Okay. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So if there was a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your life, then this person could be fed up with you at this point, or maybe you're feeling that way towards someone, because all of these energies here, guys, can be transferable. So it could be you dealing with someone who's doing this, or you being the one who's doing this. But there's something here that you guys are having such a hard time letting go of, something that you're forcing. I feel like you guys need to wake up from something, okay? In the present moment, we have the Star card in the reverse, so this is something that you're starting to lose faith in. And you have the Six of Swords, where now you're in a place where no matter how difficult it may be, you know that there's calmer waters if you move away from this. And with the Moon card in the reverse, complete clarity that you have in a situation, but you're still trying to find balance, with all the news that could be coming out. Now, there is a new start available here, but with the King of Swords in the reverse and the Lover's card in the reverse, you could be too upset or being too stubborn right now to see what's in front of you. But you literally have something that can give you the world. And it doesn't have to be a person. I don't want to sit here and say that we find happiness in other people, because that's complete bullshit. All right, you have to find that within yourself first. But there's something here that is right there. It's in front of you. Maybe you're not seeing it, but it's right under your nose. But you could be too focused on what you're forcing. With the Fool card in the reverse, it's not a good idea. I feel like this is something that you guys may have known for a while, but now it's just like, shit. Now I have to make this uncomfortable transformation. All right, but you're removing yourself from something toxic for sure. And we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like you guys are removing yourself from something, but you're pissed. All right? Or this is something that just makes you feel very reckless inside. Okay? I've seen angry Aquarians. It's not fun. I try to withdraw myself from any situation like that. But it's because you guys are usually very straightforward with how you feel. Now, don't get me wrong. You guys have your moments where it's just like, you know what? I don't want to talk to you today. You're cool. Like, I still like you, but I need some time to myself. Okay? But in this case, you're pissed off. I don't feel like you want that sense of leave me alone at this time. Okay, even though it's something I feel that you need. And we have the Death card in the reverse, so I feel like you're upset because you're not over it. With the King of Swords in the reverse, there's something that, yes, you have to let go of. Now, there's going to be two sets of Aquariuses here. Or Aquarians. Aquarians. I don't know, but you guys know what I mean. So there's going to be, two different reactions that the Aquarius might have here. Whether you wake up and you look at this bullshit in the face and you say, you know what? This isn't working for me. Fuck you. I need to move past this. I need to do what's best for me. I can't do this anymore. Or there's that other part of you that, could wake up and you're so pissed about what you have to leave behind. Maybe you're not ready to leave it behind. And you're just reckless. You're out here just, making it known how pissed off you are. And you could be coming off very malicious. Okay? But whatever this is, whether you guys did something wrong to someone or someone did something wrong to you, it's just taking out a lot of shadow elements of you. You can't let someone have that much power over you. Okay? We can't control people. We can't control, what they do, how they're going to act, but we can control how we respond to it. All right? And if there's someone that's getting you here, whether they did something wrong to put you here, okay, or maybe you did something wrong, you have to tell yourself, why is this even happening? Are we truly happy in this situation together? Am I truly happy with this boss or with this friend? Why is it bringing this out of me? Okay, if it's you doing something wrong to someone else or a friend, there's something that was missing there. There was a sense of disconnect between you and what your higher self really wanted. If it was another person that did something to you, or, you know, a boss or a friend that did something to you, is anyone in this world worth this sort of reaction? Absolutely not. No way. Okay? Now, the last card that we have for the present moment is the Nine of Cups in the reverse, where you're very dissatisfied with this. Okay? You're unhappy about this. And we have the King of Cups in the reverse. So maybe somebody that is straight up playing you, or maybe you're playing somebody else. Maybe you're getting out of something and you just want to go out and have fun. But this is someone who's emotionally unstable. All right? Something that you just have to let go of. You can't take it anymore. This is something, I feel like this is a build-up in a sense. Because you were trying. And then it's like one day, you know, the volcano erupts. You can't take it anymore. So you have to give up. Now, with the attitude that you guys have, you know, sometimes people have the misconception that Aquarians could be very cold. I don't think that's it, because you guys are kind of the humanitarians and philanthropists of the world. Like, you just want everyone to be cool. The thing is that you guys don't always feel that it's necessary to express yourself. So you guys can be very misread at times. So there could be times that your heart is very invested in something, but you're like, damn, do I even want to put myself out there in that way? Okay? I have, you know, there's a few Aquarians that I know that when they're like, oh my God, Lissette, I love you, I'm like, oh, can I get that in writing? You know, so it's just kind of that thing where there's something here that was just really pushing at you for a while, and now it's time to stop being pushed, and now it's time to react. Whether you were the catalyst or they were the catalyst, it doesn't matter. It's just not working. Okay? Moving forward, we have the Four of Pentacles, so you could be very guarded against this person, or maybe you're guarded with your money, finances, or just guarded within yourself. All right? And you have the Ace of Cups. So a new start that comes in, something very beautiful, but you're guarded when it does. And the Empress card, wow. Wow. So you give up on something strong here. And there's a new start, something that you feel very emotionally fulfilled by. Okay? But you're guarded. It could be maybe a completely different scenario, and now it's like you want to think twice before getting into it. Or maybe it's with the same scenario from the past, so that's why it's like, ooh, is it going to be different this time? All right? We have the Six of Wands in the reverse, so there's something here that you don't feel like you're proud of the outcome. So let's see why this is here. Ten of Cups. Wow. Ace of Wands. So there's something that you're like, shit, this didn't work out, but ooh, this new thing is awesome. Okay? Or maybe it's a sense of insecurity, guys. Maybe you do have a new start with something that was happening in the past. And you're very happy, but there's part of you that's scared that maybe this won't work this time. Okay? But there's something that looks very promising here. It's just make sure that you're cautious. Because with the Seven of Swords and the Hermit card in the reverse, this is someone who is not fully read in on a situation. Okay? They don't have 100% of the facts. Alright, so make sure you get your facts. Make sure you kind of take a slow approach where you really do your research before just jumping into this. But we do have the Ace of Swords, so the universe is literally demanding for a new start. You have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse. So there's a huge loss that you feel. Because there's bullshit that, yes, you have to cut out. Okay? But with this new beginning coming in, with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, you're slowly putting yourself in a place where you can breathe again. You're not 100% healed, no. But you are able now to see that light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe before you weren't seeing that. Okay, but with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, if there's any sense of loss, rejection, being left out in the cold, not being good financially, anything like that, anything that makes us uncomfortable, where we don't have something that we feel we need, there's something new that takes you out of that. Guys, wake up. Look at what the universe wants to give you. Look at all these new starts. And it's going to be something that fulfills you in more than one way. Okay? This is what the universe wants for you. Okay? But don't be stuck on things from the past. Don't let the past rob you of your future happiness. Alright? Okay, guys, let's get some cards of advice here. I feel like you guys know exactly what needs to be done here. It's just that fear of actually doing it. Okay? It's like skydiving. If you guys haven't seen my video, definitely check it out. But there's this sense of anticipation. It's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I can't believe I'm doing this. Why did this person convince me of this? Why did I make this decision when I was drunk? And you have this strong, like, fear. Okay? And it's like the moment you actually jump, it's like, oh, okay, well, that wasn't too bad. So just take the jump, guys. The view's beautiful. And I think you guys are anticipating, how do I want to word this? You guys are more scared about what could happen than what's actually going to happen. I don't feel like it's going to be as bad as what you think. But something is long overdue to just be, you know, swept out of your life. All right. So you guys are going into manifestation mode but there's something that does not work out for you. There's something that you've put so much time and effort into, and it's like no matter what you try, it just doesn't work out the way that you want it to. So you have to dodge this bullet. For some of you, I feel like you've already gotten shot a few times, and it's time to dodge the next bullet. All right? With the Justice card in the reverse, there's going to be an injustice or something unfair that will come to light. You're going to have to turn your back on this. Okay? So there's a place where you guys feel stuck. Secrets that could be coming out here. But you have to stop overexerting yourself and forcing things in your life that are not meant to be there. All right? The season for this person, this job, this boss, this friend, this cousin, I don't care. It's past. All right? It's ran its course already. With the Hanged Man, that's the approach that you have to take. If you completely take a step back from this, if you completely withdraw yourself from this altogether, are you going to be sought out? Is there going to be someone chasing you? Is there going to be someone begging for you to come back to work? Okay? Or is it going to be the type of situation where the trash kind of takes itself out? Okay? And if you're a cross watcher, I'm not calling you trash. I'm just saying that there's something that's not working for the Aquarian here. Okay? And if it's not working for the Aquarian, it's obviously not working for the other half either. There can't be one person who thinks a situation is all good and dandy and the other one that's just like, oh, this sucks, you know? There's going to be a lot of resistance on both parts. All right? So, yeah, we got to focus on the new manifestation that's coming in. You have the Two of Wands. You have the King of Cups. And the Three of Wands. There's going to be some sort of rejection because there's too much conflict. There's too much burden. All right? We got to face the music, guys. This is not a comfortable energy to be around. Okay. Now, after this, you guys do have a victory, and there's something that you stop worrying about, but it's something completely new. This isn't the same thing that's been causing you stress and headaches. It's something completely different. All right, so there's going to be a secret, especially if some of you are dealing with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It can definitely be a secret that comes out about them. Or something new that comes in with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio where you're like, ooh, I can have passion for this. This feels good. But it's not coming without you turning your back on this. Okay? And on this. You have to let it go. Okay? There was a time in my life that I was in such a bad situation with somebody. And there were so many people that I sought out. This was before any sort of spiritual awakening. You know, I was just a little shit. But I sought out help from so many people to the point where I lost so many friends, and I wanted to play victim. Oh, they're fucked up. They should have been there for me. I was going through the worst. Like, I really needed them. But the truth was, they had heard me bitch for a year, 2 years. Okay? And I wasn't doing shit. You guys can sit there and get mad at someone and be like, oh, you didn't do this for me. I've been trying this for, this many years, and I did this, this, and this for you. If you know a person is shit, if you know that a situation is shit, and you choose to sit in the shit, come on, that's insanity. There's people that I know in my life. I know they've been unhappy for years. I know they're not feeling the situation that they're in. Okay? But they still stay. So it's like, what can you do? At this point, you can't keep, playing the same record over and over again. You can have someone do something fucked up to you, or maybe you're doing something fucked up to someone else. But at the end of the day, what's the common denominator through all the bullshit? It is you and your acceptance of the bullshit. Okay? And if it's the type of situation where the Aquarian, because, it takes two to tango. If it's the type of situation where you may have done things that are really fucked up, then why do you want to, if you're not changing, if it's not something that's making you better, that's something that you have to look at. All right, there's going to be people in this world that bring out the worst in us, and there's going to be people in the world that are going to bring out better things in us, and we're meant to come across both people. Okay, and that's where the spiritual awakening happens. That's where you kind of wake up and it's like, oh, wow, okay, this makes sense. But you have to be able to make sure that you can walk away from that, what's not good for you. And these people that make us feel terrible, they're truly, we could look at it as, oh my God, the world hates me, God hates me, the universe hates me. But that's a gift, okay? Anybody that can push you to a place where you have to humble yourself so much, where you don't even want to look at yourself in the mirror because of everything that is going on in your life, I want to say this lightly, you have, I think that that's necessary for all of us to go through. How can you know what success is in any area of your life if you don't know what it is to be on the complete opposite of your life? For me, I always thought I was good. I was always confident within myself, in high school and all that. I felt like a lot of people were attracted to me, and I was the life of the party, and it was fun, okay? But if it wasn't for that person afterwards that came to me at a time where maybe I needed more humility, maybe someone to remind me that my shit can stink sometimes. If it wasn't for someone giving me that wake-up call, you might think you're the shit, but you ain't shit, and here I am to show you that you are not shit. Here I am to humble you. Here I am to make you feel like you're the biggest piece of shit on this world, so that you can do what's necessary in your life. If it wasn't for someone who just broke everything down for me, I wouldn't have had everything that I had. Guys, I lost so much. I've lost, boxes and boxes of clothes. I lost a car. I had someone steal a car from me, and I can't prove it to this day. I have lost so much. And someone said to me, holy shit, aren't you angry that you lost so much? And I'm like, no, because I'm still standing. And, God and the universe gave me back 10 times more. I lost that car, but that was an old car. Guess what? I'm driving a car of the year right now. Okay? If there is something taken from you in an unfair way, you have to remove yourself from that. And I promise you, as long as you're thinking positively and you're working on what's going to truly make you grow and transform, you'll get so much more than you lost. Stop worrying about material things. Stop worrying about how people are going to look at you. Stop worrying about what you lost. It doesn't matter. You have to work on what you truly want for yourself, what your soul truly needs for itself. Okay, so I don't want you guys to feel stuck and to count everything that you could have had if it wasn't for this situation. No. Take the lesson and rebuild. All right, it is time to rebuild. If you had it once, you could have it again. And guess what? The second time that you're rebuilding yourself and that you're getting all these things back, not only are you going to get it quicker because you've done this before and you know exactly what needs to be done, but now you're going to have that passion, that drive, that tenacity to get something so amazing. All right, so whatever this is, guys, don't let it take anything else from you. Whether, you know, it's a person, a job, you know, whoever it is that's doing this to you is just not worth it. And it was funny because my boyfriend, he said to me, Lissette, you got to stop telling people to just drop things that aren't good for them. Things don't happen that way. And I realized that. I realized that there's some situations that we can't just wake up and say, okay, I'm done. But you can put it on the path for that. Okay, I'm the type of person that if I have to drop a friend or if I have to drop someone, usually, unless they do something really fucked up, I'm not the type of person that can just be like, fuck you, it's done. But I start talking a little less, I stop showing up a little less, to the point where it just naturally falls out. Okay, and I don't have to look like the asshole. I don't have to be the bad guy. All right, so you guys definitely want to take that into mind. Okay, Aquarians, I love you. All right, you guys got this. You just start thinking for yourself. What's best for you? All right, it's time to stop playing humanitarian and whatever it is that you're doing, and make sure that you're good and that your cup is filled before you try to do that for someone else. Because I feel like there's something that you guys are trying to do for someone else, for another energy around you. But are they doing the same thing for you? Think about it. All right, I love you guys so much. I'll be back with your July readings super soon, so let's see how this goes forward. All right, take care, guys.